Drip, 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 drip. That is a puddle of transmission fluid that came out of our RV. We're basically on our way to Yellowstone and discovered that our transmission has a leak. I don't know if it's like some kind of a heat related problem, because we were driving today in basically heat outside that's hotter than it has ever been. Plus we were on some, you know, pretty steep canyon roads and really working the RV. So it could be that kind of issue, or maybe we have a seal that's going bad. I don't know. But whatever the case is, we are headed back where we came from tomorrow. So we're going back to Orem, Utah. It's about 2 hours away. And I think that we can probably get there by just keeping a close eye on the leak. But that's kind of the risk. We make the choice to chance going back 2 hours where we came, keeping an eye on it, where we have resources and we know people and we would have a place to stay, or here where there's just not much here. I don't even know the name of this town, but we've driven around quite a bit and there's just not much here. So yeah, transmission problems. Yay! My goodness. Molly,
Yes.
what do you make of this whole situation?
I'm not really sure what's happening.
Well, it's a leak.
Yeah. I'm worried about it's gonna explode.
Yeah, well, if we run out of transmission fluid, there is a chance that it could, I don't know if it would explode, but it might melt or something like that.
Let's hope we don't run
Either-
out of transmission oil.
Yes, yes, we're gonna keep a close eye on it. Tambi, what do you think about this whole transmission situation?
I don't like it.
Yeah?
Stressful. It's putting a kink in our road trip plans.
Do you think it's time to just maybe throw in the towel of this whole ridiculous RV thing and maybe get the next boat?
I mean, parts of me wants to say yes, but the other parts that haven't seen
Yeah,
other things say no.
yeah. All right, well, let's see if we can get back where we came from tomorrow without causing any further damage.
Let's hope so.
Alright, so this is like the, I guess this may be the fourth time we've stopped to check it, and it doesn't actually seem to be leaking right now, but I'm still having to add a little more fluid to get it kind of up to the right mark. So I don't know what's going on yet, but the weird thing is it doesn't seem to be leaking right now.
Careful, babe.
So it is actually leaking quite badly right now. I pulled over to check it here because we just kind of climbed this big hill where it had to downshift downshift and it's revving pretty high, and I think things just are heating up, and I guess it's a bad seal. I know the maybe the front main seal where the shaft comes out, the spline thing that plugs into the back of the engine. I don't know, that's kind of my guess, I suppose. Just got to be careful getting back. Try to take it as easy as we can. Hi. Okay, so we are back at our campsite here at Lake Utah. It is currently Sunday, so I don't think we can really do much of anything today anyways, but we're going to try calling around, try to get a good recommendation on who can take a look at this transmission for us. I don't think anything's wrong with the transmission, aside from it leaking. You know, it shifts good, it runs good, all this stuff. But I got to figure out this leak. And the leak seems to be heat related, because we checked it like every 15-20 miles. And it was not leaking until we got on this one particular long hill where the transmission had to downshift and was then kind of running at a higher RPM for a few minutes, and then we pulled over and checked it and it was leaking pretty bad. So I don't know, still trying to sort all this stuff out. So I got to fix this problem somehow, and I think I'm going to install a bigger transmission cooler and also some kind of a temperature readout so that I can just keep track of the transmission temperature, because right now it's just this mystery, you know. This was on my mind actually even before we left, but the RV has a stock small transmission cooler on it, so I thought we might be all right, but obviously we are not. Tambi.
Yes.
Say something completely interesting and related to this whole transmission issue.
Interesting and related?
Molly.
Yes?
Say something interesting and related to this transmission issue.
I don't know what to say.
It's all me, folks. I'm sorry. I try to give you some variety, but it's just tough. It's a little interesting that today is also mine and Tambi's, I don't know, like 30-year anniversary or something.
15.
15-year anniversary. We're doing anything special today?
Wanna go out to dinner?
Okay.
Maybe watch a movie?
Okay.
Down chicka wow wow.
So there we are back there. We are in Orem, Utah once again, here at Linden Marina on Lake Utah. And yeah, got to figure out this transmission issue. I'm gonna get underneath and kind of poke around. There's kind of an inspection port and things like that. I'm gonna move, see if I can get a better idea of what might be going on. So let's dig a little deeper into this. Okay, going under. And I should probably be on my back. Wait, is this recording? Oh yeah, all right, we're good. Here we go. Huh? Just doing some recording.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up.
Oh, you didn't mess me up.
Okay.
You make everything better.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Alright, so this is one of the more awkward places I've ever filmed, but I'll try to show you what I know. Alright, so this is the bell housing for the transmission. Some little black inspection port there. And if you can probably see this little metal plate here, Well, the leak seems to be coming from between the bell housing and this little metal plate right there. There is like an overflow valve up in that direction somewhere. But if it was leaking from that, there would be a drip coming down the side. It doesn't seem to be coming from the pan here. If it was, it would be dripping like from this area here around those bolts and then kind of heading in this direction, but it's not. It really seems to be coming from inside the bell housing, which leads me to believe that maybe the problem is the seal that the shaft rides on, that comes from the transmission. And I believe the same shaft that the torque converter would sit on. There's a seal in there, and I'm thinking that might be it. Yeah. Especially since the problem kind of occurs when everything is hot. It kind of makes me think that it might be a seal that is has gone bad. Yeah. Either way, no bueno. And it's especially kind of a bummer when you actually live in the vehicles, because it's not as convenient just to take it to the mechanic shop and drop it off, because then you have nowhere to live unless you can live at the mechanic shop or possibly with the mechanic. I took that little inspection cover off. I don't know, I can't see anything in there. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking at. I don't even really know what this hole is for. I mean, if I had to guess, I think there's a way to get to the drain plug that's on the torque converter, possibly, to drain the fluid out. Maybe you rotate that plug to this hole. I have no idea. That's just a wild guess. There's another little inspection port there. I don't know what good that would do. I think I'm going to try to take off this little cover here to see what's going on behind that. Not that any of this is going to do any good. I really think I'm going to have to take this thing somewhere to a professional. I really think that's what it's coming down to. Tambi! I need a wrench. And I can't get out. So I'm calling Tambi. Tambi!
Yeah.
I need a wrench.
A wrench?
Yep.
What kind of wrench?
16 millimeter.
16?
Yeah, it's in the, see that tool bag over there? Yeah, it's in that bag. Inside the big bag, there's smaller bags. Inside one of the smaller bags, there are the metric wrenches. Need the metric wrenches and find me a 16 millimeter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's the one.
Okay.
Thanks, baby.
Welcome. Thank you.
Okay, let me take this. Let me take this up. Okay. Wow. There's little plate thingies off, but there's nothing particularly interesting to see behind the plate. Okay. Well. Oh well. Alright, so at this point I feel that I have exhausted my, I don't know, troubleshooting skills on this. I'm gonna have to call in the professional.